Jefferson, Ekstrom, Larson. Yeah, we're getting back to the stage of not knowing who's going to win the final. Yes, please. Semi-finals, Yuri Belevsky and Igorov on the front row. Then it's Birmingrud and Cherney on row 2, and Schuster and Lambeck on row 3. Good stuff. Poleman Belevsky, yesterday's winner, won semi-final 2. Another really long hold. This time they do get away. I wondered if there was another issue with the start lights. But good start, holds on to his position. Igorov alongside, Birmingrud having a look inside. Igorov on the run to the next one. Oh, contact again between them. Not giving each other much space now, are they? Sideways. Holding on to it. Birmingrud gets pushed wide, though. Igorov inside, and that's going to let a train of cars through. Schuster's gone through as well. It's only Lambeck behind now. It's a disaster for Birmingrud, who yesterday was fourth. Dan has dropped right down at the start of the race.
That just goes to show, doesn't it, what happens if you get out on that loose stuff. That's Cherney with a problem. Coming out of the Joker lap, there's Cherney with damage, and that's
I think problem for Birmingrud too, because Lambeck's just driven past.
Is there damage to the front end? I can see the bumpers
right. I'm
obviously
wondering if the front right wheel's moving around at all. Doesn't look like it too badly. Okay, so Cherney in trouble. Cherney is how far back? Cherney is hasn't even made it round, it looks like. I think Cherney is has retired. Not showing any sector times, unfortunately.
There he is, end of the straight. He's gone straight on.
Oh, that's a shame. But you saw a problem with the car coming out the Joker?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so Cherney is gone. Birmingham at the back of the pack, we think has an issue, just simply because Lambeck drove past. Maybe, though, it could be, Dan, could be a missed gear, it could be something like that. And just either way, Birmingham has got to fight to get past Schuster and Lambeck. In theory, you would have the pace to do that.
Yes, he would, but of course now he's jokered from being behind those guys. What's to say they don't respond now straight away to hold their position?
You think maybe shouldn't have jokered so early?
I don't know if he's... Well, I don't know. He needs to joker to make up the time, because he's not that much quicker than him to do it over just one lap. But then we've seen all weekend that those two guys, Lambeck and Schuster, keep getting into tussles with each other. Whether they'll get into a tussle with each other now, or I think Schuster should go to the joker now. Just get it done. Whilst you've got the gap, you're in P3, you're going to maintain P3.
Yeah, just keep the door shut behind you. Let's see. Yes, Schuster does go. Lambeck stays out. Schuster now got to try and get round Birmingham. Birmingham, the danger man for Schuster. Birmingham runs the car out wide. Schuster going to be on the outside line, but carries more speed. Birmingham not quite there. Strange one for Birmingham to lose the time on the exit on the first, the first run down the back straight.
Yeah, like I say, it could have been a missed gear. Anything like that is, it's stopping the momentum of travelling forward, isn't it?
Particularly on a long straight or uphill, and it's a bit of both, isn't it?
Yeah, so big loss for him there. Bumper's really hanging off the car now. A bit of contact into the back of the Schuster. Of course, he's now got to try and pass him on track, which is difficult here, we know.
6 laps, remember. If I were Lambeck now, I'd kind of be thinking I'll stay out, but what's the gap? It's only 2.4. But you want to hope, don't you, that Schuster's going to have problems behind with Birmingham all over him. So Schuster defending from Birmingham. I think this is the right decision from Lambeck. I don't think Lambeck's necessarily got the pace.
Bit of a move up the inside, is there, Birmingham?
Yeah, contact again. He's just lost loads of momentum. So Birmingham is going backwards here, and that's actually removed the pressure now from Schuster. But Lambeck's gap has gone up a little bit. It's gone up to 2.7. Lambeck really needed Birmingham to keep harassing Schuster, didn't he?
Yeah, because that's not enough of a gap now.
There's your leader, Belevsky, with Igorov behind. Those guys completely untroubled here. I think they've already got enough time to both joker before Lambeck. I wonder if the Vollen squad will split the strategy here or not. They won't want to put them too close to the cars behind, and they don't. So Belevsky and Igorov will go on the last lap. Lambeck goes now, so Lambeck's got not enough time. Definitely not enough time. Birmingham's going to be on the inside as well. Lambeck will look to the inside with that extra speed, but too far back. Needed that fight to carry on between Schuster and Birmingham. Lambeck looks again up the inside. So Schuster at the front of this pack of 3 is clinging on to a place in the semi-finals, with the very quick Birmingham behind. Schuster yesterday, he was P11. Didn't make it out the semi-finals. This time can make it through to the final.
Birmingham caught him up quite quick though, didn't he? He's obviously only got one lap now left if he wants to make a pass.
Oh man, he can't, you know, underdog, isn't it? Yeah, if Birmingham can do it, he will. So Belevsky and Igorov, they're fine. We know they're through. Watch this fight for P3. This is for the last spot from semi-1 in the final for Super 1600 round 2 later today. Birmingham, who was 4th yesterday and really will want the championship points. There's only 3 rounds, remember. I think you're going to, you know, whoever's going to win this championship, not the inside, it's in the left-hander. So it goes up the inside of Schuster. To me, Dan, that move probably was on. Yeah,
I mean, you could see he keyed that up from the hairpin on the Joker lap.
He goes through, so at the front it's Belevsky and Igorov. Birmingham makes a pass on the very last lap on Schuster. Whether or not we'll see any investigation into that, I don't know. Looking at the numbers, Igorov and Birmingham are under investigation, are they?
That was the first lap.
Supercar Q3, we've got a penalty as well.
Eid? Is that Eid?
I think it is. Okay, Belevsky from Igorov and Birmingham. That's your top 3 on the road. We've got one investigation underway. We've got another one there between Schuster and Birmingham has just popped up. So that last place in the semi-final, I say it's under investigation. I think the move from Birmingham was firm, but probably fair. He was alongside him. The stewards